Here we go with a tune, Boo. This is a wild one. When I wrote it, I felt like in a really kind of a mystery kind of mood. And hiding in the darkness, seeing if you find me. Step by step I hear your heartbeat faster. Boo, look for me. Boo, boo, here I am. Great picture, too. And we'd like to have you send your own pictures and your own stories. And it's part of the experience of studying this way as you're working on the tune. You can go into the website and read the stories and look at all the pictures that people have sent along. This is a tough tune. A lot of eighth notes in it. Eighth notes are going to force you to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right now. Let's get right to it. We're going to play it at 60. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 2 and 3 and 4 and Isn't that great? Now, rather difficult. We're going to get right on to the duet now. Now, the duet's even more difficult because the eighth notes are staying very active, all those eighth notes. So you're going to keep the tempo slow. And it's very important to be using the correct fingering. Use the finger numbers. Second finger. Thumb is 1, pinky's 5 to help guide you around. Here we go. With the bassoon setting, here we go. 1, 3, and 4, and Isn't that great? So now we have both parts into the piano recorded in. Let's take it up to 120. Now you'll see this is going to take really, really some doing to get it up to this tempo because this is when you start getting in those eighth notes, it's moving very quickly, and you really have to give it a lot of practice. Okay, here we go. This will be pretty cool though. It'll hear it at this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have the main piece and the duet of Boo. Now we're going to go over to our 3-note pattern. Rhythm number 3, all keys. We're looking at half note to a half note. And this is really kind of interesting because, again, your left-hand 3-note pattern is working like a metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, on beat 4 is a rest. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. First piece on the D. Remember, you'll have some options here too. You could play it low or higher, you know. So you really have some options here where you want to play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going over to our keynote release. The keynotes, each particular 7 3-note patterns has a specific key note that I refer to as the C pattern has the E, the B pattern has the D, The A has the C. The F has the A. Let me play these so you can see them. Then there's the B one. Here's the A one. Here's the F one. The E one. And the G one. And the D one. See, the nice thing about these, it gives you a very what I call a keynote. It's a very important note. Now, what you want to do here is you want to release it to a quarter note. Any white note on the piano will work. Okay, but then you want to go to the next key note. Okay, so for example, on the very bottom of the page here, the first key note for the C would be this. Now, I'm going to go to any white note. I went to a G, and then I'm going to go to the B key note, which is the D. I went up to the E. Any white note. Then the A key note is the C. The G is the key note for the E. The F key note is the A. And any white note. B3 note pattern. The D is. There's the key note, releasing it to any note. I can make all this up now. Key note, then quarter note, key note, quarter note, key note, key note, quarter, yeah, key note, see, then quarter note, anything. Isn't that awesome? So what you're playing is you have a dotted half going to a quarter. So, but on that dotted half, you are going to have 3 beats, and you're going to choose the key note. So it's going to get you to know a note that really works good against that 3-note pattern. Then you're going to release it to any white note you can possibly find. But just remember, when you go to the next chord, get the 3-note pattern, make sure you get to that key note. Okay? So, in addition to all this big lesson plan here, you're going to be working on the C, the G, the D, the A, the E, and the B scale. Take a look. The B scale. All these sharps. And the E scale. Firm, even application. Smooth. D. And G. And C. Enjoy this great tune. Big lesson plan here. A lot of interesting things. You're getting into improvisation, which is really nice and kind of free form. Do the very best you can. It's a big lesson. Tough tune. All those 8th notes in Boo. Watch out.